I remember I said to my good friend once who was visiting from France, I think I forgot why I was mad or how it came up, but I told him my mother would tell me back in the day when she was pissed at me for whatever reason, that she wished I had died in that car accident in Mexico. And he was like, yeah, I doubt that happened, I'll have to hear that now. And then he brought it up like he said. And my mother wasn't upset at me at the time either, so it hurt more her having to hear that, well, so he said you said this back then. And she had to clarify in front of the family that she'd just say at her lowest that she wished we had both died in that accident. Guess that's just the way I took it. She'd self-deprecate and use that as a way to attack me and self-deprecate based on my moral character for continuing to have those disorders she keeps telling me to get rid of. I'm really showing my true colors and hers for having raised me. She'd never say it like that, but she'd say it over behaviors I genuinely couldn't change for ADHD, depression, OCD reasons. I explained the context in which my illnesses prevent me from, as well as why it wouldn't make logical sense for me to be lazy or whatever about XYZ. Your picture doesn't hold up anymore. At that point, what else could I do? So that's how I heard it, with my narcissism. That's how I felt that as she screamed she wished we had both died over my disorders, but it was a lie. I felt it, repeated it, then my mother had to clarify that and say she wished she hadn't. She was at a low. Like in front of her close friends who came from France to visit her, they make her smile like no one else does. My good friends too, she shouldn't have had to say that. Then she retorted by bringing up that time in the hospital at 18. I had been waiting for an hour in pain, just playing that video in my head. God, soon the food comes. Soon the food comes, the video comes. For an hour at least, I was waiting and hurting, and it finally came. The best food ever they serve over there too, and I really needed a zone out time. And right as the food came, so did my mother. And she wanted to talk to me. And as soon as we were done talking and I was done eating, we're leaving. Didn't have headphones, by the way, at the time. But I had been waiting an hour at least in pain for my me time. I really needed it. Was going to be. And the best video too. I forgot what it was now, but I really needed it. So that's my side. Obviously they didn't buy that. Don't blame them. Said I should apologize, so I half-heartedly did. Her side was, I had been waiting to finally get to see him, how he's doing. He's at the hospital, just had another important surgery, nearly died recently. And when I came in, he threw me out of the room so he could eat watching a video. And by the way, no taking the food with me wasn't an option. And she wasn't going to leave me with a video after talking with me and then we go. That wasn't an option. And yeah, back then I stood by I was justified. I mean, I hate that I'm this way. I wouldn't do it now. Still can't fully reproach it for myself then, but I really am sorry that I'm this way. I explained to her too, and she said, I don't care, are you suggesting I step outside? Your own mother? And so I just started howling, I hate this, under my breath, then louder and louder until she left, cursing me out and self-deprecating. I do feel bad, but not nearly as much as, man, what brought me writing was, yeah, the first thing just flew through my head. And I really wanted to go and apologize to her for it, for telling my friend that, making her defend that. Nobody needed to know. It was wrong. I shouldn't have told my friend this, and it was a lie too. I wish I could take that back. I hope it doesn't hurt her somewhere at the back of her mind. I feel like apologizing now, but what would that do? She's in a good mood. First day of vacation too. Would probably just bring back memories she doesn't wanna. But I really am sorry. And all that was from her mental episodes, and goddamn, mine are way worse, even though I managed to hide them. And I get why she took the arc of blaming me for these things I had, even though I explained. She thought if she disciplined me more was the only way. Tried antidepressants, didn't work, my blood work came out fine, I wasn't dying, like I was saying. Tried my way, didn't work, now let's try hers. How did she get over depression? Just suck it up, what she told me to do. But it wasn't the same for me as it was for her. What a shame, we were just speaking past each other. And until I strategically learned to ignore her, ignore the noise, I kept thinking lower, man, that was a big necessary building block in getting better. But she's literally always done everything for me. I can't think of a more loving, dedicated, caring mother to have, but when times were rough, I didn't know what to do, ended up hurting myself a lot. Guess she didn't know what to do either, ended up hurting me a lot too. Just sometimes you don't know how to love right, you just try your best and then it hurts. She's always tried her best, just like I've tried my best. I've hurt myself far more than she's hurt me. I don't know why. I can't just keep all this to myself just for privacy's sake. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm just a fucking embarrassment. And I'm pissed off. And I get feeling like you're trying your best, your world collapsing around you, then your kid's collapsing. What you gonna do? Looks like he's doing it to himself too. He sure was. I sure was. And you refuse to believe he just can't help himself. Isn't it better parenting at that point? Once meds don't help, to keep saying through any gaslighting you can that you better get off your ass. Oh my God, look at me. I'm hurting so much. Look all I'm doing for you. What you doing to me? Wake up! But I wasn't asleep. I wasn't lazy. I was just depressed. How we all make mistakes sometimes. Could you blame us? Could you blame her? But it still hurts. Somehow too much for me to stop talking about it. I don't know why. Maybe just a sense of betrayal I felt as she kept accusing me of betraying her before I learned to tune it out, man. That really got to me. I don't know why I'm still whining about it 5 fucking years later now. What a shame that is.